Hi, it's actually Ash here. This is the first video for the Artist Alley. It's a little late. I did say it would be last week. Some things came up, so it's this week, obviously. But I'm going to get right into it. Our first book for this feature was Hungry for You by Michelle Kay. This is the book here. Be warned, it does have a parental advisory. There is explicit content. I can guarantee that. It starts with explicit content, so make sure you are of age or at least mature enough to read the book. I don't want any of the authors getting in trouble because you decided you were more mature than you actually are. Right. This is actually the first book in a 4-part series called Haven. I only have the first one. I will be seeing Michelle again at Cyphicon this year, hopefully. So I'm hoping to pick up either 2 or 3 there. So I'm hoping. This book, she has already told me, is probably going to be re-released with a new cover. The artist for the new cover will be the same one for the books 2 and 3. Her name is Eero Pinku. Apparently she's very good. I haven't seen her work myself as far as I know, but looking forward to it. I'm going to look her up myself just because I'm curious. So shout out there. This particular series is about exactly what the series title says. Haven for people or creatures unlike others. If you've seen the sci-fi show Sanctuary, kind of thinks that, but totally different. Much better. They're not hiding away in the dark. They actually have a purpose. They do stuff, so that works. But this one in particular has a common theme for many works, angels and demons. I'm not going to go into too much detail there because I do want people to read it for themselves. It's a really good read, but it's not overly played, honestly, for a theme that's used so often by so many people. I was pleasantly surprised by how well this turned out. The characters, even though it's, an author who's not, Stephen King, they did not immediately go, oh, I love you, and fall in love. They actually grew and developed. You saw the relationship grow. You saw the relationships with their friends and other people. I do view some of the relationships as unhealthy myself. I'm not going to say they are specifically. Just by my own personal opinion, I view them as unhealthy. But the relationships also had specific extenuating circumstances that caused it. So it will be up to you to decide if you find that unhealthy or not. Overall, though, none of the relationships were damaging. It helped develop the story overall, and it also helped you understand the characters better in the long run. Like I said, there is explicit content. It starts with smut. There is smut throughout it. Not overly done. It's well written. It's well used. It does have a purpose in the overall plot. It's not just, hey, let's bang, let's do this. There is actual purposes to what's happening throughout the story. Let's see. It's fair length, a little over 200 pages. It's decent. It is well written. It does have a few grammatical errors, just tiny things that you can read right through. You won't even notice. I did talk to Michelle about them. She is aware of a few of them. I don't know if she is correcting that. If she's re-releasing, she may not. I'm going to have to buy the re-release myself just to find out because it's that good. I am honestly looking forward to it. And it's not something I'm going to hold over her head because I've read Mark Twain stories that have grammatical errors. So, yeah. It doesn't detract from the story. You can read right through it. It's really good work. And each chapter, unlike most, it's actually written from one person's perspective, so it kind of shifts back and forth. You get one chapter from this character's perspective, the next one's from this character's perspective, so on and so forth. So it's not just fluid, it's literally, you could view both sides of the story as it's growing, as it's developing, which was interesting. I did enjoy that. I am actually really looking forward to reading this again because it was actually that good. I do recommend it. I will be adding links below, and feel free to go ahead and buy your own copy. I am promoting it. I do want these sold because they are good. And these authors do need to have their voices out there. But if not, I do believe she will be at CypherCon this year in Lake Charles, Louisiana. If you do make it there, you are welcome to go speak to her. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear your opinion or answer your questions. She's been very helpful with answering mine, so that's always a possibility. You can talk to her before you decide. But Hungry for You, Haven. I loved it. I give it 5 out of 5. I hope you all enjoy it too. So, bye for now. I will announce that though the next book I will be doing is by her friend who is also going to be at CypherCon. Her name is Tess Barnett. So I will be doing one of her books because I've got 2 from her. I'm looking forward to rereading both of those. But I will be doing one of hers, followed by another person who's actually an actress. So I will be reading those 2 next. But Tess will be first. I will give the official name of the one after that in the next video. So hope you guys are there. Bye!